The Jim and Terry Show. We're still in the bunker.
We are.
We're still hunkering down, waiting for the unexpected, anticipating the end of the world as we know it.
And it's coming,
It's the
folks.
time to cue the music. Jim and Terry Show.
Come on, Mitzi.
I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I got a feeling it's going to be end of the world, apocalyptic, mudslinging, maybe spaghetti on the wall, maybe ketchup.
Or maybe just FIFA.
Okay, let's start with FIFA. I love the games.
I do too.
I love watching.
I do too.
I loved Canada making it to the round of 16. Disappointed with the outcome, but
I do too.
I had some issues with ticket prices gouging, and you couldn't bring your own water, and all the kinds of shenanigans that FIFA was doing in their corrupt little ways. But then they made a deal with the devil, with Trump. So what was I expecting? Everything Trump touches dies.
Everything.
Including the American soccer team. Tell me about it.
Well, the whole idea is Trump had to interfere. And here is the President of the United States, who probably has never watched a football game in his life. I know soccer. Probably not one until this came along.
But he's a great athlete in all the other sports.
Oh, the best. I think he was probably the best athlete there ever was in the United States.
And he could transfer that great athleticism to understanding the nuances of a red card.
Yeah, so he called it. He said that wasn't a foul.
Not in the
Not
least.
a foul. Breaking the guy's friggin' leg wasn't a foul. Well, two guys colliding together. Oh, yeah, if you slow it right down, you'll just see what... Speed it up and you'll see it wasn't a foul. Number one, Mr. President, Mr. Chaos. Number one is you do not know the rules. Number two, it's a given. Suck it up. If you get a bad call, you get a bad call. All the countries are in the same friggin' boat. There is no reversing it. You get a bad call, but it wasn't a bad call. Maybe an extreme throwing the guy out. But we have no idea what went before, no idea what went through the conversations with the referee. We have no idea what was going on, and neither does Trump. For a leader to go in there and phone up, you know, the Jeepers, they got our best guy, and suck-holing around that pervert or whatever he is. I shouldn't call him a pervert. I have no idea. What I meant is a mob boss. How's that?
That's good. I was waiting for you to go into your Jimmy voice.
Calls him up. They reverse it. There was no argument, no review. They just said, I'll look after it, Mr. President.
It's the classic bully doing what... I think you need a plunger to fit on Trump's posterior.
Well, it makes me mad because he's marred that game now.
And marred the team.
And marred the team. And I'm telling you flat out, I doubt if there was any other country at all rooting for the United States. I bet you all the countries.
I love individual athleticism. I love when people give it their all, and you can see those who are trying and doing their best. I root for everybody, even the American team, but by gosh, I had trouble finding sympathy for them in that final game.
This is what Chaos has done. What Chaos has done is you're sitting there feeling guilty because you knew just 2 years ago, if Canada was out, you'd be voting for the United States. And then after that, probably England. Yep. You know, that's how it would work. Yeah. You can't bring yourself to it. All you're seeing is arrogance that has been injected into the whole world of understanding of the United States. That's all you see. And deep in your psychic, you're going, I don't want you to win. And even on the world market, God, Iran is a horrible government. But, you got a part of you saying, I don't want the United States to win this. And you say to yourself, oh, come on, smarten up. You don't want that other regime there. But that's what Chaos has done.
That's right.
He wants chaos, and that's what he's created. So now what's he got? Now he's bitching about NATO coming together and buying various things from their own countries instead of supplying the United States with theirs. And Carney said it. 75% of our budget for military went to the United States. No more. No more. So we bought those jets because they'll be good to defend ourselves against the Americans. And then the other ones will operate properly in the Northern Territories.
Okay. I'm not sure where we got onto NATO from FIFA. I was just going to milk FIFA for a little while and say, number one, my displeasure in Trump interfering, my displeasure in his own infatuation with himself, his own narcissism, that I thought, just pick up the phone and do your Jimmy the Mobster voice. Yeah, just pick up the phone.
Come on. He's our best player, man. Everybody will forget it after I'm king.
That's right. We'll all forget it. Not on your life.
But not that. Him sitting there boldly saying that was not a penalty. And the worst thing he did, other than saying it wasn't a penalty, because it was. I mean, the guy chomped on his friggin' ankle.
What's the worst thing?
The worst thing is he threw that ref under the bus.
Yes.
I mean, he put a bullet on his back.
He was going to name him.
He goes, well, I looked into that guy and, well, maybe you should just look into that guy, insinuating.
My goodness, and this is the way you lean on people.
This is what you do. Ruin that guy. That guy's life could be ruined. We just don't know.
How about leaning on the Epstein files? How about release the hounds? How about letting that public domain? How about stop blocking the names? Your buddies, what did she say to Marjorie Taylor Greene? I'm going to go down that road.
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Well, that's name calling is the mob's tactic.
She said, they're threatening my children. And Trump said, good.
Unbelievable.
And I think Cohen has switched sides again back to Trump.
Here we go, the waffle.
If he has, I just have zero respect.
I don't know either, but I heard he was picking up on a network that is owned by a buddy of Trump's. So that's what I heard.
He'll sell himself. He just looks like he's the kind of guy.
Well, once a shyster, always a shyster.
That's what he was.
So by their fruit you will know them. Yep. So let's see where this one lands with
Well,
Cohen.
I notice he's not on Midas anymore.
I notice, and I think they were quick to sort of pick up that his vibe was not the Midas touch vibe.
No, the Midas touch is left wing as you can get, but and that's okay. That's what you know when you're watching it. They do not like Mr. Chaos, and they're going to.
Does that make you left wing if you don't like Trump?
No, but I mean,
it makes you something other than far right.
They've admitted they're left to center. They've admitted that.
Left
that's
of
fine
center
with me.
simply
I don't care.
means progressive, and I'd rather have
for
that.
For now, I'm left of center. I mean,
but that's not because you moved. It's because they have moved.
Yeah, they moved. The
Republican Party is not the Republican Party, and the president is no longer representing all the people. He's representing those who kiss his. Where's your sound effects with that plunger? That's Jim's plunger on the toilet seat of Trump.
Well, it bothered FIFA bothered me. That's flat out interfering in the beautiful game has been tarnished. They'll probably get it back, but that guy, other countries are calling for the president of FIFA to be fired. Fired.
Yeah, and so he should. The corruption is astounding.
Yeah.
And to give Trump the FIFA Peace Prize, what the heck was that?
Starts wars and then says he finished them. Raids Venezuela and says, I ended that war. You started the freaking thing.
There was no war before you.
Also, you can get another $1 million. I don't understand. You just took over $1 billion from the taxpayers. You took $1 billion for your own friggin' purposes, and you want one more $1 million. Come on.
And he's screwing his base with his crypto scams. His base are the only ones who buy into these, whether it's gold shoes, gold watches, gold phones, whatever. His base are the only ones. So he's taking money from those who support him, and the market crashed on his meme coins.
Well, I'm not kidding you. His friggin' watches said rump. They didn't say Trump.
No, well, how appropriate.
And the $800 phones or whatever they are cost what, $69.99 in China to make.
Unbelievable.
I mean, and they're not showing up. I mean, these are the people who are supporting him. Well, I don't know what his Bible says. I'm sure it'll say that Trump was born in a manger.
I think he's probably got a quote from Anton LaVey's the Satanic Bible in the front press somewhere, because nobody reads it, nobody cares anymore. Trump says whatever he wants to say, and nobody cares. It's like it's normalized. He has wrecked everything.
He's wrecked everything.
Unbelievable. I was going to celebrate FIFA for a bit more and say these are the things that I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy watching the U.S. lose. Well, a part of me did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it. I wasn't rooting for the U.S.
No, still want to see celebrations, but I did.
The other team celebrated.
The other team did celebrate.
They did the Trump dance.
Yep.
They said reverse this.
Talk about owning the guy. They did it.
Well, Iran went in a fury too because they were treated so horrible. They had to move their base down into Mexico
because they were not
welcome.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Not welcome at an international competition.
Not by the people, by the president.
The organization.
The organization. They screwed him over. Just showed how corrupt FIFA is. It is corrupt. I love the sport. I love watching the games, and I'll continue to watch them.
What a partnership.
Yeah.
The corrupt president and a corrupt president. One of FIFA, one of the United States.
And that's just reveals it, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Yeah.
Like minds, birds of a feather flock together. That's why he likes Erdogan and Turkey. Turkey, Ankara, isn't that where he went?
Maybe Erdogan loves Trump.
Apparently.
Is it true he's...
I'm not going to speculate on anything. Right. Jim and Terry Show signing out for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's complicated, this relationship I have with my morning coffee. It's from the way that I